What's up, you guys? It's Tim Trevathan with Tim Trevathan Homes on another video, and this is going to be a fun one because we're going to talk about Peachtree Corners, Georgia. And if you've been sticking with me, you've noticed that I did a pros and cons of living in Peachtree Corners, Georgia. And I talked about the best things and the worst things about Peachtree Corners. And look, if you know anything about Metro Atlanta, it's a huge place, and knowing where to move to is important, especially in regards to things like shopping and dining, safety, schools, location to other amenities, and proximity to the interstates, which that's one of the great things about Peachtree Corners, being so close to the I-85 and 285 corridor, where you're very close to Doraville, where they got a big Koreatown, Brandsmart USA, and then you've got all the different areas in 285 that takes you to Sandy Springs, and then you got 85 that goes all the way downtown. It's a great location, and the city of Peachtree Corners itself is awesome because they've got an incredible town center, great shopping over at the Forum across the street. And look, there is one other thing that we got to talk about. Some of you may or may not know, I would venture to say most of you don't know because this is only the second year they've done it, is that one of the coolest things about Peachtree Corners is they've got the Atlanta Sci-Fi Film Festival. Yes, if you're into movies, and the movie scene is big here, we call ourselves the Hollywood of the South, and really, there's so much in terms of film festivals during the summer and fall, but this one is only the second year that they've done it. What's up, you guys? Tim Trevathan with Tim Trevathan Homes, and I'm doing a video here, doing a little bit of vlog style today. And guys, I'm here in Peachtree Corners. And what's amazing about this is they have a cool film festival called the Sci-Fi Film Festival. It's right here at none other than NCG Cinema. Now, this cinema is not a secret. We all know about it, those that live here in the Gwinnett area. But what may be a secret and come as a surprise to most is there is a sci-fi film festival that NCG hosts, and it's only the second year that they've done it. The first year was last year, and now they're on their second year, and it's going to keep going. Hopefully, they're trying to spread the word, hence I'm also spreading the word. And yeah, let's check out more what this film festival has to offer. So this is the schedule of the film festival that you can expect. But first and foremost, I really want to introduce you to Amanda, the director of this entire film festival, and let you in behind the scenes what she has to say about it and the vision as far as creating this entire film festival and making it a reality. Hey, so this is Tim again, and I'm here with Amanda.
Yes.
Basically the director of the Sci-Fi Film Festival.
Yes, yeah. I am.
Can you share a little bit about the festival, the history behind it, what goes on, some things that people can get excited about for why they should come to this event?
Yeah, so we started this back in 2015, did a small little teaser just to see how people will be feeling it here in Atlanta. And it did really well. We partnered with Georgia Tech, has been a huge supporter, the College of Literature, Media, and Communications, because they offer a minor in science fiction studies. So we did it there for a little bit.
Right.
And then we just started kind of growing from there, trying to do as much as we possibly can. But I'm very passionate about supporting filmmakers. Before you get to see, Ridley Scott or some of our biggest directors, they had to start from somewhere. And someone had to support them. Someone had to support their first few films. If we don't support them at this level, they will never get to the level of, some of our biggest directors we see now. They're never, they really rely a lot on us, and not just on YouTube saying, oh, this film was this, that, and the third. When you're in an actual theater and able to immerse yourself and see the film in its mint condition, how you're supposed to see it, how it was meant to see it, and how they created it, that is very, very powerful. So we work hard to try to find some of the best films in the world to showcase and to support.
Awesome.
So we get a lot of films each year. We start opening up our film categories around after New Year's, mid-January. We do it early for the end of the year, so we try and keep it around October every year here in Peachtree Corners. So hopefully you guys can check us out next year, since you guys missed out this year. But we do have a panel tomorrow. We have a Women in Sci-Fi panel, And then we also have a workshop that's right before that for filmmakers with fundraising.
Right.
So if you're
right.
looking to find money for your film, a lot of people are just strapped and don't know how to fundraise.
Oftentimes an important foundation that's necessary to catapult from there.
Yeah, especially crowdsource funding. So they're going to be talking about that. Seed and Spark is actually going to be heading that up. And then we have our awards ceremony afterward with some cocktails from Cat Head. So we're going to have some fun.
All right. Well, thank you. Good luck in the rest of the festival and for many years to come, I hope.
For sure.
And I'm going to go check out this feature film that they got playing right now.
Yes.
So usually it starts off with an opening night mixer at Uncle Jack's Meat House was the location this time around. Got to meet some other avid film aficionados, fanatics, some film directors themselves, other ones that are anime producers, animation directors, really cool stuff. And just a lot of people that have a passion for the movie scene. Very awesome. But yeah, just going on with the schedule here. So yeah, I attended the opening night mixer, got to meet some cool people, had some great food, they had some free drinks and so forth. And then on to the next day. This is a 3-day event, so it goes from Friday going on to Sunday. And Saturday is the biggest day in terms of all of the theater screenings. They have collaborated with the nearby local NCG Cinemas. And if you don't know anything about it, they've got an awesome, I think it was Tuesday night the last time we went, where they got like $5 movie nights. I don't know if they have that still, but not only that, they got recliner chairs, very comfortable, great movie experience. And this is an underrated cinema. A lot of people think of AMC movie theaters or Regal Cinemas as the top tier ones here in Atlanta, but NCG, I think, is a sleeper hit. And they were so kind to collaborate with the Atlanta Sci-Fi Film Festival, where you can see they got all these different films. These are all film producers, and you have to start somewhere. And these film producers they're trying to become the big shot. And sometimes they have to start at humble beginnings, and film festivals is where they start. Being an actor myself, previously in Korea, where I had an awesome experience doing things with TV shows, extra roles and dramas, a judge for an English speech contest that was televised weekly. I was part of their panel. It was an awesome experience, and getting to meet other people where you can connect with, build some friendships and community that could be spurred on from these kinds of festivals is another great opportunity. So yeah, the Saturday that I was there, got to see all kinds of different films. And then they had the feature film, which is considered like the big one that everybody looks forward to. That was at night at 7 p.m. Now, while those were going on, there were also some other things you could do on the town green lawn that was across the street and a little bit down from where the NCG Cinemas was. And that has to do with things like a cosmic pet cosplay competition where you could dress your dog up, and they had awards for the best dressed dog. They also had some cool sci-fi themed games and trivia, and a couple concerts as well that were all there on the town green. The following day on Sunday, which is the closeout session where you've got the awards ceremony at 4 p.m. Prior to that, they had some really cool things that I think were useful for those that are the aspiring actor or especially film director, where you can learn about crowdfunding, basically how you can get people to chip in and help in donating to your goal, to your vision, to your big project that you've got, where you could spark a desire in your audience and have people who basically are investors to come invest in your project to help make it a reality, as well as a Women in Sci-Fi panel where we got to see different women who've already made it big in the sci-fi world in film share about their experiences and what it's like. And speaking of which, here's a picture of them where you can see what they talked about. And we're also going to take a look at what they had to say right here.
Of ourselves and what we've only done before, because we do need to kind of change it up, and it has just been the same cycle of people. And I think that needed to happen, and now hopefully people can take that and grow with that and, all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. People just want to work with people they like.
Yeah.
And whatever.
So weird.
It's so weird, people that are fun to work with, easy to get along, and good at their job.
Right?
But,
I don't want to work with dicks.
Yeah, I mean, for my field, I've found that I'm kind of an object of fascination. Because they go, oh wow, a woman in sound. And you can do that? Yeah, it's just like, wow, how do you do that? I'm like,
And a brain.
Yes, it's amazing.
So again, Peachtree Corners, a very established suburb in Gwinnett County, is a place that is sought after by many as far as families and young professionals alike. And this is just another added secret that I have uncovered to you guys that you'll have to check out next fall when they have their 3rd annual Atlanta Sci-Fi Film Festival. Until then, be sure to subscribe, like this video, catch you on the next one, and it's gonna be a good one.